Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer, and a scorer of great goals too. Given the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
A very example of a centre-forward.
Absolutely, he was pretty close to perfection for most of his career.
And it's Olmo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Cantona. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, shooting chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Van Bouten. Played out towards the right wing. He's had it taken off him. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Now it's Forlan. Neymar ploughing through the middle. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's De Bruyne. Tries to play it through. Good take, and is he in? He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Beckenbauer wins the duel this time.
India really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
There's the crossfield ball. Serginho. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. There's the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
India leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Xavi Alonso. It's a searching pass. Picked out brilliantly. India are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xavi Alonso. And that little bit of skill has got him away. Closing in on goal. And he nearly went all the way.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, what a collide! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Van Dijk certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
India, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
India really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
That's good play. Looking for the run. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Dani Olmo. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Xabi Alonso. Cantona. India are still that goal to the good.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Chiellini goes looking wide. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And he's picked it up out wide. And Dijk clears it away.
India really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Forlan had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Looking to play him in. Serginho looking to get on the end of this. Nicked it back promptly.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Neymar. Messi. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Neymar. And it's White. Chooses to go crossfield. Tries to pass it through. And he's straight offside.
India really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Substitution on the field, number 10,
So,
Messi.
time for changes
Number
on both
19,
sides, actually.
De Bruyne, number 5,
Van Dijk.
Xabi Alonso.
Not much time now for
Coming on the
anything
field,
fresh to happen, I think.
Number 23,
Can he latch on to this? Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's being shifted off it. And there goes the final whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rafinha picks it up out wide. Rafinha. Pedri. And it's made... Marmoush! Well, there is no one here, Jim, who's surprised to see Wesley Sneijder in the starting lineup.
Yeah, and I think they'll be looking to him to provide all the creativity again here. OK, he may not go box to box, and he is going to require everyone around him to do all the running for him, but with his skill on the ball, he'll make it happen. He'll pick them out.
Oh, super find. And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. Terrific header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rafael Varane is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Tries to thread one through. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Xavi Alonso tries to play it through. Cantona. Odo. Jordan Henderson. And it's Odo. That looks a good ball through. And Marmoush! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Marmoush has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Albert Ferrer. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Otto gets across to intercept that. Baresi. And it's Cannavaro. Roberto Carlos. Jordan Henderson. Baresi. It's Schneider. Can he get on the end of this?
There will be 1 minute
Neymar.
time.
Looking for options for movement. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So
Just a
we
quick
are still
announcement.
where we
would
were
like to
at the
inform you
beginning.
that
It is
CCTV
0-0
now
at
in
the break.
operation for your safety.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Now that is a hefty challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And this is Marmoush. Threads one. Schneider! They've done it! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have the first goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Can he spark a counter here? Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just...
And a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's quick to get it clear again. And here's Yamal.
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's there to get it away. Otto. Yamal. And no... Oh, he's been caught napping! Schneider. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that is a nice touch. Otto has it out wide and in space. Oh, what a climb! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And this is Neymar. Great vision. Neymar was alert to the possibilities. Face to face with the keeper. He's dealt with that really well.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a
Maybe 3
defender, though, who
minutes
was
at a
ever
time.
so determined. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. So that's it. It is all over. In the end, then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they... So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Now it's Eze, and here's McAllister, over to the left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's got full. It's loose and there's a race in for the pieces. They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Barcelona and Van Nistelrooy! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Opts for safety. Hazard making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
Eze. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Zakaria kept his eye on it, and he's there. Played out to the left flank. Xavi Alonso is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Chiellini. Nicely weighted ball. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Goal! Barcelona! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
27 minutes is number 18, Ruud van Nistelrooy. Ruud van Nistelrooy. Ruud van Nistelrooy.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, this looks sharp. Bamba. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Knocks it into space. This looks promising. Balogun! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Swept in. Now, what about a counter-attack? Hazard.
There will be 1
That's
minute
been intercepted.
added time.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
And a quick
Reflections
reminder
on the
today
first
to
half?
please take
Well, I
all
think it's a case of
deductibles
so
located
far,
by the
so
entrance
good.
gates.
The
Thank
boss
you
has
very
clearly
much
done
for
his
your
homework, and I don't
cooperation.
think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Here we go again then.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Has a look and plays it forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Monaco can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Xavi Alonso just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Now it's Hazard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good-looking ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Eze. And it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And this is Van Nistelrooy. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Can he get it through? It's played through for him. Terrific header! It's out of play, and it is a goal kick.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Hazard conjures time and space where few can. Great vision. It's a promising position. Lovely feet. Delivers the ball. Oh, what a climb! And it's in! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Ruud van Nistelrooy. Ruud van Nistelrooy. Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Cleared without complication. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hazard stood his ground strongly. McAllister caresses it through. A real chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Substitutions taking place.
Zakaria. Pogba. Quality ball. Takes on his marker.
4 added
Albert
minutes has been
Ferrer
indicated.
kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries to play it through. Dani Olmo providing an outlet on that flank. Tries a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Barcelona, and we're done. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. We have already started here. And it's Olmo. Great vision. Crosses it in. Header! Goal! Barcelona! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Number 22, Eze.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's in a great position here. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And it's claimed by the keeper. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. First quarter of an hour gone. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Dumfries. And it's Barella. Nicely spread. Sucic. Has a shot! Just a whisker away. Chiellini. For Xavi Alonso. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And there's green grass ahead of him. Sommer claims comfortably. Engages and forces him off the ball. Xavi Alonso. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Zielinski. Pass somewhat off target. Rafael Varane. Chiellini. Dani Olmo. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Good ball, good take. Little pass back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Now, can they get him away? Decent chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Barcelona looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Oh, good spread. Now it's Dumfries. Lovely bit of skill. The cross. He rises! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Added time.
Aims beyond the defence. Dani Olmo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Dani Olmo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Van Nistelrooy! And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rafael Varane is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Barcelona just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Knocks it into space. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Dumfries. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution for Inter. Number 94. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Lautaro Martinez.
Bisek. And it's Denzel Dumfries. He's found a way through. And the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
He's ended up in no man's land. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Climbs up big! And it's in! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Dani Olmo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
And here's Dani Olmo. Carlos Augusto. Oh, good-looking ball. Rafael Varane. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's had a hit!
Has been indicated.
That is decidedly lacking. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Chiellini. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so With the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
Albert Ferrer gets it away. Has a look and place it forward. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Neymar. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Barcelona could counter here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
Albert Ferrer. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. And here's Pato. Pato was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Pato. He is starved of space and time. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Modric. Cantona quietly revving up. And he was quick to react. And he's intervened well there. Mateus. To Hazard. Cantona. Neymar. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Now it's Neymar. Neymar cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Dani Olmo. Looking for options for movement. De Gea comes out and deals with it. And that's been won straight back. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Shapes to shoot! And one more try! Cantona is flagged offside. Mateus. Cantona, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Shoots! He's delivered all right!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No, it's come to nothing.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Vinicius Junior! Vinicius Junior! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Just about up to 75 minutes. He's a sharp little ball here.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That's a cute ball. Pato is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
He's being urged to shoot. Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, shooting chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's got away. Rijkaard.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Deep into stoppage time. And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separate. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when...
Hazard! And he has kicked it out somehow.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. He's got tall. Oh, off the bar. Madrid are looking to go forward now. He's had it taken off him. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Mateus gets across to intercept that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Mateus. Hazard. And that pass just didn't quite work. Hazard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shot could be on. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
And he's taking no chances there. Hazard getting this one clear. Little pass back. He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
De Bruyne actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! And now a sudden chance to counter. Chiellini. That has ended up in no man's land. Xavi Alonso cuts out the pass. He's picked his way through, and he shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Xavi Alonso. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Alexander Pato really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Real chance! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Nil-nil, but nevertheless a very decent game. Naka Lane, little doubt, that is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Madrid are down to 10 men. Played out to the left flank. Thinks about the shot. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Pato. Oh, outsmarting him this time. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. McAllister. Oh, what a shapes to shoot! Oh, what has happened here? Now that looks a decent ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Threads one in. Well, that has not gone well. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. A decent chance! It's loose, and oh, he's been caught napping. Barcelona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Corner number 2 then. Xabi Alonso attempts a clearance. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
McAllister, it's Pato! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Alexander Pato really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. Donnarumma claims comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. And that is a little undercooked. McAllister calmly anticipates. And here's Pato. He's beaten. Can he finish? There it is! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Too quick, too good. He almost toyed with his man, Peter, and went past him like he wasn't there. They need a change of plan if they're going to stop him from now on.
Substitution.
So here comes a substitution. Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Tries to pass it through. That is a great pick out. Oh, no joy this time. And that pass is... Pato! He has done it! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Great ball, and he's in here. And that is exemplary defending.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Barcelona have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Oh, it's a great... It's Hazard! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Added minutes has been
Teammates are
indicated.
really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's intervened well there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in plenty of space here. And time is up. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have... So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. That's a good ball out wide.
This is the time you need that pace.
Maradona tries to pass it through.
They don't make them like Diego Maradona anymore, Peter.
Certainly don't, and I imagine the plan for his team will be just give him the ball.
Completely. He's a player who always has been streets ahead. So good that managers were forced to come up with unique...
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Number 20.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Looking for the run, and this is Van Nistelrooy. Pedri couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Gonzalez. So what can they make of this?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left.
Daddy Olmo! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xavi Alonso driving forward. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Played out wide. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of... Decent chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. It's a goal! Into the lead once more. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Valladolid get themselves into the lead. Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And it's Maradona. Now that looks a decent ball. Played out to the right. Skims one in. Sergi Canos.
Two added minutes have been
Hazard
indicated.
can see things others simply cannot. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's through here. Picked out brilliantly. And a chance! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Number 10.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Barcelona are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Over to the left, steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Danny Olmo, and it's Van Nistelrooy, looking for options for movement, and he welcomes it in. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Camavinga! Goal! Barcelona! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Pedri. Now Hausen. Rafael Varane. Camavinga. Pedri. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Oh, they could be caught out. Goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just...
And he shoots! Yes! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, good-looking ball. Probing pass, and it's been played through. And he's there to clear it. Gonzalez.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Shifted it to the flank. Varane kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. And that will be the final act. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Barcelona.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
And this is Inzaghi. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now he's got space. Shot a goal! Goal! Barcelona!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Shot, surely! And that's a good ball. And he's only too happy to take... And again! They've scored! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Van Nistelrooy duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's a promising run he's making on the right, and he's managed to get free. Now it's Dani Olmo. He'll try to keep this alive. Now there's a fine ball. Distributed tidily. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now that's well seen too. McAllister. And it's Neymar. Oh, super ball! Inzaghi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Chance! Inzaghi finds himself offside. Van Dijk. McAllister is the team's great visionary.
There
And
will be
here's
1
Van
minute added
Nistelrooy.
time.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint...
Neymar! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. And the comeback is complete. And there is the half-time whistle. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
And just a
So
quick
we
reminder
reach the
today
halfway
to please
point.
drink
Well, Peter, I'm
responsibly.
just thinking
Anyone
of
appearing
the best way to
intoxicated or
describe
behaving
that.
in an inappropriate
Frantic,
manner will be removed. Thank you very
frenzied.
much for your cooperation.
It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just employ it.
And the game has already resumed here.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he's found the way past. There's the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Cantona certainly looked like he fancied himself to pull that off. A bit more composure and it would have been a different story, Peter.
Pato. McAllister. Filippo Inzaghi, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Chiellini. And it's McAllister. And here's Neymar. He's free. Shapes to shoot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Dani Olmo. And the through ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Pato.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. Rijkaard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Pato.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
No foul, says the referee. Knocks it into space. Howson. Ferdinand. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Inzaghi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's the clearance. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Van Nistelrooy. De Gea breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
McAllister. Looking for a runner. It's a goal kick. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Neymar. Searching pass he's played there. Tries to get it clear. And that should get the job done. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona pleasingly clever on the ball. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Barcelona.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
It's come to nothing. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's a key interception. Still goalless. Cantona takes control of it and he's on the move. Cannavaro. And it's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Baresi cuts out the pass. Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Neymar considers his options. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he thumps it clear. Costa Curta, can he get it through? Cantona receives it in a wide position. Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Cantona certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. And he's had a hit! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Neymar. Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Messi. There's the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Oh, smashing! Oh, it's come off the upright. A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And this is Pato. Pato is fouled. That's good running with the ball. Rummenigge purring through the gears. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And now, please turn
So there was the first half.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, tries a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now, can they get him away? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the...
Oh, what has happened here? And he's had it nicked away. Almost an hour gone. Pato was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Cantona. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that...
Raul. It's Raul! It's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsolved.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Might be dangerous. He's having a shot! It's in! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Alexander Pato demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly. Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now he's got space here. And he was quick to react. Costa Curta.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. That's going to go a long way. Xavi Alonso. Cantona. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Barcelona have been handed a game-changing chance.
Substitution.
Ball on the spot. Can he? Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
And he's got the beating of his man. Takes a shot! He's scored! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now, can they get him away? Xavi Alonso. Neymar goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Xavi Alonso, well seen, saw that coming. Now he's got space here. That's the keeper's ball.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And that should get the job done. No, he's not getting any further than that. Cantona, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar goes pelting down that left-hand side. Cantona aimed beyond the defence, and he's intervened well there. Xavi Alonso. Liverpool upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Pato is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. He's picked his way through. Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's an imaginative pass. And it's Neymar. Serginho picks it up out wide. Dani Olmo. It's a good run down the right. Howson gets over and intercepts. Rijkaard. Not much subtlety about that challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Good ball, good take. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And there is the half-time whistle. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Departure times from all local major stations.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cantona. Defending was strong and firm. Nedved. Nedved, but he ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And this is Pato. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And this is Raul. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Pato. He can run onto that. Picked out brilliantly. And this is... And he shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barcelona have it back and can go again. Neymar. Raul. Knocks it into space. Now it's come to nothing. Raul is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pass somewhat off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Has a look and plays it forward. A heavy challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Cantona. Now that looks a decent ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he's been caught napping.
There will be
That
one
is
minute
good.
added time.
Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He shifts. There's the shot! He has done it! Deep into injury time! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Costa Curta going full steam ahead down the left flank. Van Dijk. Now Rafael. Oh, what a mistake! Albert Ferrer. Cantona. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the pass is intercepted. Vieri stood his ground strongly. Vieri was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mateus looking to run onto it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's Pato. Now it's Pato. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Half-time getting close now. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
That is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. We're already back up and running after half-time. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Cantona driving for... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution for Germany. Number 6, William Saliba. Number 32.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Germany get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And here's Pato. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shot could be on. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Mateus. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Owen. And that has sent him sprawling. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Dani Olmo gets into a good position.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one, and we'll see me.
He's having a go! Oh, it's come loose! Oh no, this does not look good! Decent chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Owen, played into space. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Germany really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Great chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Van Dijk. Now it's Neymar. Threads one in, and he's intervened well there. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And it's Messi. Good ball, good take. Owen. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Xavi Alonso writing himself into team folklore. It's career game number 500 for him today, Jim.
Well, Peter, it's so good to see everyone show the appreciation that's fully deserved. Although
Tries a shot! Now it's Forlan. That is ended up in no man's land. He's having a shot! That's another chance! There it is!
listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Botafogo finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's the chance to counter. He's got away. Quarter of an hour played. That'll be a throw. And it's Hullet. Oh, good take in a good area. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rummenigge. Some really good ball movement. Mbappe! That is decidedly lacking.
Botafogo really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
It's been slipped through. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Can he finish? It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Iniesta. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice bit of trickery.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's the keeper's ball. Rijkaard. Rummenigge. Oh, that's a key interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And there's a searching pass.
Dani Olmo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, cracking ball. Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
After 40 minutes is number 8, Diego Forlan. Diego Forlan. Diego Forlan.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. And already we're underway here.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, robust challenge. That's going to go a long way. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well, that's an excellent interception. Barcelona finding their passes. Grealish. Now it's Pato. Bonucci. Xavi Alonso. Quarter of an hour played. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Alonso! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's trying his best to... Oh, what has happened here? And it's Maldini. And this is Xavi Alonso. Xavi Alonso. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Pass somewhat off target. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Strong running down that left flank. Pelé. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And he's quick to get it clear again. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
This looks promising. Dani Olmo, Cantona. So what can they make of this? Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. He is through here!
That's good play from him.
Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Corner number 2 then. So that's going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Barcelona with another corner. Barcelona get their 4th corner. They've played it short, and this is Pelé! And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he welcomes it, real chance! There's the whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Barcelona really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Dani Olmo, Will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Shot, surely! What a wonderful goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key...
It's Pato! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Alexander Pato actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Big header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Rafael Varane has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Barcelona are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their
The
favour.
attendance for this match was 96,026.
Maldini. Now it's Puskas. Puskas. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Puskas! Puskas! And the keeper read that really well.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now it's Pato. And it's Olmo. That has been cut short. Oh, can he get onto this? Alonso. Tele. He has found the way through. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nicely weighted ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Check clears.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Looking to play him in, and he cuts out the supply.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's ambitious. Nicely aimed pass. And that is that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails